How's it going, and welcome back to our Marvel Snap deck highlight. Today we're coming at you with a disruptive core that is top-ending the powerful Wave She-Hulk combo. Let's jump on into how this works here. Wave, if you are not familiar, very powerful enabler in Marvel Snap. 3 energy, 3 power card. On reveal, the next turn cards in both players' hands cost 4. This on reveal interaction is quite potent with cards that have cost reductions, such as She-Hulk here at base 6 energy, 10 power, but costs 1 less for each unspent energy on the previous turn. The combo this deck is looking to set up on turn 5 into 6 is if we play Wave on turn 5, leaving up 2 unspent energy. On turn 6, She-Hulk will have her cost set to 4 by Wave, and then she'll say, you had 2 unspent energy last turn, so I'll reduce my cost from 4 down to 2. This means we'll have a 2-cost She-Hulk in our hand, while the rest of our cards all cost 4 energy thanks to Wave, and we'll be able to play She-Hulk plus any other card in our deck. Typically speaking, we're going to play either Arrow to control where our opponent's final play go, or Magneto to put a bunch of stats into play and disrupt cards our opponent had already played out. The bottom end of our deck is a variety of disruptive tools to help us take over locations so our final plays can set up a big win. We have Storm here to flood a location that we follow up with Jessica Jones, or we have other cheaper disruptive elements like Iceman or Armor or Goose here, who is another card that really shines with Wave. Since when you wave on the 5th turn, going into that 6th turn, Goose actually locks your opponent out from playing at its location unless they also have a card that can have its cost reduced, like She-Hulk. At any rate, I hope you enjoy the games that I have for you here today. I think they do an excellent job of showcasing both the disruptive and powerful things this deck is capable of doing. If you do enjoy it, remember to tap that like button, leave a comment down below letting me know what your favorite moment was. If you're new to the channel, please consider subscribing as well. I post deck highlights here, as well as Marvel Snap game news updates and tidbits 7 days a week. I'd love to see you back again. But for the rest of today, enjoy some Wave Hulk disruption. I want to put Lizard into Clintar. Yeah, I think I'm actually going to Lizard Clintar and then maybe Storm Clintar after. Aid my hand. So, with Miss Jones drawn here, I think I'm actually gonna play her in the Baxter building, and then I will wave middle on turn 5, and that sets us up for a big turn 6 with She-Hulk here. We're hoping, I was just about to say we're hoping to draw Arrow or Magneto. And Arrow will do just fine. Even if we get leeched here, we're gonna be okay, right? Because if they leech us into the Baxter building, we'll be ahead there, and then we'll arrow them in the middle on the last turn, meaning we win Baxter and Flooded, most likely. We could lose to something like Dr. Doom, but we're in a pretty good spot here. I'll snap them. The Chad snap while they have Daredevil looking at my turn 5 play. Oh yeah, that's true. Leech would shut off our arrow. We'd still have a 10 power thing to put into play though. Maybe we're less good. Monka Leech. Okay, just a Devil Dinosaur. So we go Arrow here, She-Hulk here, die to something that cheats power into here. I think is a play that I'm happy with. Here, bud. Yeah, this is just textbook what we're looking to have happen here. We make some early plays. We tee up Wave on turn 5. We She-Hulk plus Arrow or She-Hulk plus Magneto. And we storm the peak to undo it. Unfortunately, no.
Wind, aid my hand. Wind, aid my hand.
All right, so we're hoping to draw Magneto here to win the flooding down the line. I think I am supposed to wave this turn so I can Magneto these into Bar Sinister on turn 5. Don't have priority here, so if they play into Bar Sinister this turn, we get into trouble, but typically they want to do that on the last turn, I think. Sick. Come here, friends. This game's a fun example of showing how we kind of understand what our game plan is, but we also know when we need to pivot off of that game plan to react to what our opponent is doing. A Goose here, and then we'll storm into Jones and the Chickaglia. I'm gonna snap them here, because Karmitage is locking them out of making big plays. And then Storm's gonna lock them out of playing anything here past next turn, and then Sanctum's obviously the Sanctum, right? So I think we wanna snap here before Storm flips up.
Wind, aid my hand.
Face the might of Asgard. Mjolnir. Mjolnir.
It's a little scary. They have 2 hammers, and they both double. Okay, they have a copy of our She-Hulk now. Huh? Yeah, wave, right? They can't leech, chat. They can't play cards here because of Goose. Goose is really good in this deck too, right? Because I can play She-Hulk into the Goose lane. And now, the way Goose works here, we're guaranteed to win, right? Because no 4 costs can be played here, and we can each play a She-Hulk. Wait, are we guaranteed to win? We're down 1. Their She-Hulk is 2 bigger than ours because of Scorpion. So they go to 16. Yeah, we're up by 1, right? They can't Mjolnir, chat. Mjolnir costs 4, and Goose says you can't play 4-drops.
Victory.
Yeah, Goose Wave is a combo. Yeah, it was a sick game too. Why not enable the crafting of any cards you want with shards? Because they want collecting to be an experience in Marvel Snap that takes time. They want it to be exciting when you get a card, not trivial. They want to make your lizard brain feel dopamine.
Clear for takeoff.
Oh no! They locked in our boy, chat. This is fine though, right? We go Arrow plus She-Hulk and we even beat Destroyer here. I'm gonna snap them here. They might be overconfident and stay. I think this is a chance for a last turn snap. They might chase them out, but I think there's a chance we keep them in here. Yeah, thanks for the cubes, bud. Yoink. Destroyer left does not win. Arrow would like him to come visit in the center.
Victory.
All right, we have Storm for the Mindscape for later. I'm gonna commit the Iceman there. If I'm planning to Storm there, I want a little extra power potentially. If I Goose here, it locks people out of playing 6-drops in general, but I have Magneto, so I probably don't want to do that, so I think I just Goose mid. I think this is a snap you angle. Before they see Mindscapes going away.
Wind, aid my hand.
A lizard here. And then we can She-Hulk next turn potentially. For 4. We'll have to She-Hulk to the right though. We can go lizard left and then She-Hulk into Magneto in the Shadowlands. Could outsize this on the left. Because I assume they're going to be able to fill the Shadowlands before Magneto can pull over.
Wind, aid my hand.
Now that's interesting. So... we can play into the left side again here now. They're probably a Surfer deck, right? I just feel like there's no chance Magneto fills anything. Or can move anything on the last turn. I think I just dropped She-Hulk left here. Really? They played mid. Okay. Alright, and then I'm hoping that 19 holds here, right? And that 12 is enough over here. It's the only place anyone can play. Hey, thanks for upping that Prime for a second month info. Folks like you make my job possible. Thanks for keeping me around. Even if they go like Surfer plus Max here, we still win the right. I'm pretty sure the Surfer deck's gonna make 2 plays here into the Shadowland, so Magneto pulling is like a non-thing, basically. Generally speaking, Wave is not optional in the decks that play Wave. She is a unique key enabler. I actually think the only exception to Wave not being optional is probably this deck that the opponent's playing, the Patriot Surfer deck. Is like the Wave is only okay here, it's just ramping to Sarah, but most decks that play Wave like Agatha or this one, they have to have her, or they just don't work as efficiently. Do I want to lock the Biggins out of the lab? I kind of do. We'll play these out here. We'll drop Jessica Jones on the right on turn 4. We'll Wave in the middle turn 5 and have Magneto and She-Hulk for the last turn. Oh no! Okay, 10 power Lizard in the Space Throne could be worse. There are worse things than 10 power Lizard in the Space Throne. Okay, I think we Kingpin on the right now though, huh? I think I'm gonna snap them actually with the Kingpin draw, because now we'll Kingpin into Wave, into She-Hulk and Magneto as we see fit. I did cover the Marvel Snap roadmap live on stream already. I will be talking about that more in an in-depth video later tonight on the YouTube channel after I'm no longer live for the day. I already snapped here. Kingpin in Hell's Kitchen is a solid flavor win, you're not wrong. Wave setting up the Kingpin is also pretty strong because it basically ensures they can't fill this Kingpin path on the last turn, right? Oh no! Ooh. Quill. Awkward. Did they get us? I think they got us with the Goose chat. Well, can they put anything into the Space Throne? I guess they could have Max, huh? Max gets us. Does Surfer get us? Surfer only puts them to 26 here, and I'm going to 34. Yeah, we're gonna get Surfer. Close. Yeah, I think it's worth staying in here. We lose to Max, but they probably think Surfer's good enough, and it's not.
Victory.
Goose plus Wave is a sweet combo. Third is a lot of fun into Shuri's lab. My Goose here though, and keeping the big things locked out of the lab sounds good. I'm wondering how many games do you try out a new deck idea before determining if it's optimal? I almost never walk away from a deck list thinking it's optimal. It probably takes me about a dozen games to get a feel for, oh, is this fun, or oh, do I want to work on this some more? But like, figuring out if something's truly optimal is a pretty big ask, honestly. Iceman is kind of a combo with Goose 2 in a way, right? Yeah, I get to Jones in the middle, and then we get to sneak She-Hulk into Shuri's lab on 6. He snapped, right? All right, and then we drew Wave, which is actually just the best draw on the deck. Wave means I get to She-Hulk on the left and Magneto on the right. And they'll be stuck in the middle with her. Wakanda forever. So even if they move their Nightcrawler here, they can't play into here unless they also have a She-Hulk, which is possible. Thanks for being one of the awesome people that made it all the way to the end of the video. Remember, your likes and comments help videos grow with engagement, and be sure you're subscribed to the channel as well. I post Marvel Snap game news, updates, deck highlights, and other fantastic stuff here 7 days a week. We hope to see you back again real soon.